Yo, it's Sway.
Sway.
Sway. Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
In the morning.
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 Only on Shade 45.
Wake your fuck ass up.
Yeah. Bitches.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, and he's here in the studio with us right now.
Yes.
Getting prepared for the Super Bowl professional wrestling, Wrestlemania.
Yes.
Taking place this Sunday.
Yes.
This is number 29.
Yes.
What's the
29.
Chris Jericho is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. So cute, too. Yes.
Wait a minute.
Well, thank you.
Ooh.
It's always nice to hear.
Chris, hello.
I'm cute. Did you hear
Heather
that?
B. Yeah, cute. How
It's
you feel?
officially good, man.
Is you just gonna rub his arm the whole interview? Heather B?
They just took over my body.
Wow, man.
This is nice. I've been talking to guys all morning, so it's nice to have
Thank you,
some
Chris.
nice females in here.
Bond with her. Go ahead, Heather. Ask him a real wrestling question.
And it's always what you want to hear when you come in and you're promoting is, the big wrestling guy, and I come in and I'm cute. I like that.
Yeah. What's your best move?
I got a lot of moves.
Oh,
None
daddy.
none of them ever work in the ring, but I try.
Try. Wow, that's cool.
Wow.
Heather, you want to pull him up? Usually he wrestles in his, panties. So if you want to, you want to see that.
I know.
I don't know if you can really say panties. That's
Well, if we're gonna use cute, we might as well.
Yeah, that's
say
what I mean.
that.
Kind of start off on the very, very frilly panties that I wear. I'm actually wearing them right now. This is radio, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I just walked in my frilly panties.
Wow.
No one knows
Okay.
the difference.
That's a lot of information, Chris. I didn't expect that.
I like the sound effect guy. Boy, yo, yo, yo,
Well,
yo.
you're right now. Look, OQ is a big fan of yours. He's
Yes,
with
sir.
the show, and he basically begged me to be able to ask you a couple of questions. Go ahead, man. Quit being shy.
Well, first
it's
off,
not Beyonce.
WrestleMania
effect
29
guy
is
is the
this Sunday. So you're slated to take on Fandango.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Now, as a veteran, how important is it for veterans to help out the newcomers? Because Fandango is a newcomer.
He's never had a match before. His
Yeah.
first match is at WrestleMania in front of 80,000 people against me, so it's quite a task. But I mean, that's what it's all about, man. When you've been doing this for a long time, you reach a certain level of stature, and now it's like you can help some of the younger guys going to get on the map. You give him a push in the right direction, and either he will sink or swim. I've seen a lot of guys swim. I've seen a lot of guys sink.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just kind of part of the gig. It's what my boss wants me to do, and I'm Chris Jericho either way. So hopefully, I'll do my best, and when this is over with, he'll have created a name for himself, and if he can continue to do that, then he'll be maybe be one of the next big stars. And if not, well, then we just go back to the drawing board and try somebody else.
I'll whoop his ass, bro. All right, let me ask you this. P. Diddy is performing, right?
I just heard that. Yeah, I didn't even know, but he will be there.
He will be there. So
He will be there.
Yeah. What do you think of that? You a P. Diddy fan? You think how you think the audience will react to him?
It's interesting. I think he'll be good. I mean, every year at WrestleMania, we have somebody that comes out and performs. Kid Rock has done it, and I can't remember who it was last year, but it's always-
MGK.
Who was it?
MGK performed last year.
Wow.
Okay, there you go.
And Diddy
Right,
came out.
yeah, he did.
cute.
Totally,
Wow.
totally. So, I mean, it's cool.
And Flo Rida. I'm sorry.
That was Flo Rida. That's who it was.
Damn, cute.
Flo
What the
Rida.
hell?
But I mean, it's great to have. It just shows how big WrestleMania is. I mean, it's the Super Bowl of wrestling. It's the biggest show we have. It's completely sold out and has been for a month of like 80,000 people at the MetLife Stadium. So to have a guy like P. Diddy involved, I'm not a fan of the music, but I'm a fan of the guy.
Wow.
I mean, the fact of all the stuff he's accomplished and the fact he does kind of like what I've done over the years. Is you brand yourself.
Yeah.
You don't just stick to one thing. You do anything that you feel you can do and make the best of it. And that's what you have to do in this day and age. It's about branding and being kind of more than just this, or this, being a culmination of everything.
Well, wrestling has been the best at branding itself over the years, right?
Well, yeah, but and as a performer in the business, you got to do it yourself too.
Yeah,
Keep it diverse. And so for me, I do a lot of different things, and I don't just do wrestling. I never consider myself just a wrestler. It's an entertainer.
It's an entertainer.
Yeah, exactly.
Hulk Hogan came here and said something very similar. He's returned to wrestling. Do you think that's good or bad for the sport?
Well, I mean, he works for another company, but it's always good to have guys like that involved. I mean, if I was a fan, I'd probably be happy to see him. Like I said, our company is more about moving ahead to the future and having the best team possible.
So you think he's the past?
Well, I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
I think he's probably almost 60 at this point. Still a certain certain place for him.
Yeah.
Maybe in the main event spot, probably not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what we do in the WWE is it's like a good football team or a good hockey team. You got your seasoned vets that can deliver. Then you got the mid-level guys that are coming up, and then you have the rookies, the first-round draft choices that you want to become the next big star. So that's what you have to do. You have to put together the best crew, the best team possible.
So why? Okay, I know he's not the same age, but why is The Rock still hot? He seems old to me.
No, the Rock's only 40. Yeah, he's only 40 years old.
That's not old for wrestling.
Not really. I mean, it's all about how you look, how you perform,
Okay.
how you handle yourself. And I mean, obviously, The Rock's one of the biggest stars that
In
there is
Hollywood.
in
A
Hollywood.
Hollywood
right.
star.
And always was one of the biggest stars in the WWE as well.
Okay.
I mean, that's
Alright.
where he started, was in the WWE, 10 years ago or 15 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And he's been gone for about 10 years, but whenever a guy like that is available, it just makes everything that much more grandiose, that much
Okay.
bigger, because he is, I mean, look, he's got like 4 movies coming out
Yeah.
and he's in WrestleMania. So that's like what we were talking about, branding yourself. It's
Yeah,
more than
like
just being this.
Yeah, you got a branded move that you do.
Well, I mean, I got a lot of different moves. Like I said, none of them really
What's
work.
the
but
biggest one, OQ?
Walls of Jericho.
The walls of
That's
Jericho.
good, yeah.
Can you
Ooh.
perform that on Heather B when we return?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's radio, so I'll just say that I am.
Okay, no, actually,
performing it on her
we
right
film
now.
it too. Okay, all right. Chris Jericho is here, 888-742-3345.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shea 45.